Kana and the legendary Nighttime Band. So I'm pretty pumped right now because we have one of my favorite new bands on the couch. So I'm a little bit excited, having a little panic attack. Please welcome FEATURETTE.
Hey!
Yay! Awesome. We have Lexi and John. And tell us about this wild ride. Like what?
It's wild, man. Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so new to us. We can't even tell you. It's been really fast lately, but we've only just begun. Really, it's been what, like just over a year?
Yeah, I played our first show, I guess a year ago in January.
Wow.
And so it's, as a new band, you never know if people are going to like stuff, but we worked pretty hard on it, and
it's evolved a lot in that year.
Well, you guys have gotten a lot of attention in just 1 year. I mean, there's a lot of people doing music, and I mean, everybody's different, right? Yeah. But yeah, yours really quick. That's amazing. I'm so excited for you guys. Should be.
Yeah.
I totally have to, mention that Alan Cross has recommended you guys, and the song to listen to right now is Broken. Everybody else needs to listen to it because it is really, really good. I defined you guys when I listened to you guys as Euro Electro Dreampop, which has been said before, right?
That's great. I've never heard those four in particular together.
Well, there's like that whole, I mean, the Euro part because
no, I hear you.
You hear European music. It's not like what's going on in North America, right?
For sure.
And then Electro because, you got the synth. It's very electronic. Dream, you sound really dreamy. Oh. Really, really dreamy. And pop because it's catchy, right? It's not something that people are going to be like, oh, this is weird.
We might have to throw that up on the website. Euro, Electro, Dreampop, into that.
Sweet.
That's great.
So what made you guys get into this type of music? Like, what was the drive for this genre?
Funny story. So we started as like a folk band.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Do you want to?
Well, not really. I mean, I played in lots of bands before.
Yeah.
And I'm a drummer, so no one ever really wants to listen to what you have to say musically. I know.
It's so
like,
mean.
why are you complicating things? They'll say, "Come on, we don't need a bar of 7/8 here." I'm like, "Yes."
Don't clap on 1 and 3. Right?
It's true, very true. But so I've been, playing a bunch of music with other bands, and of course, ultimately, like they go where they go, and then when it's done, and you're sort of looking for your next job. So I thought, well, maybe it's time for me to. I always write music, so start writing it. And I want to replace all my band members. Wouldn't be great not to have to bring drums. So my brother moved.
The ultimate dream of a drummer, right?
So my brother moved to New Zealand, of all places, and he couldn't bring all this stuff. And he's like, "Here's my guitar." We used to play in a ska band when he was a kid.
Oh, cool.
And so I'm like, my chance is finally here. So I'm learning guitar, and so we're up actually at a music camp, and I'm like struggling with this thing, but I want I'm doing a performance in front of like a whole slew of like grade 8s.
Oh wow!
To show that as musicians you want to take a chance to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So I play, and it's going so
medium.
Medium that she walks by. Lexi walks by. She's doing violin up there. She's like, I think you need some help. So
no, that's not what happened. You hunted me down, but anyway, sure.
But I need help.
If that's the story you want to tell.
So I got her to perform, and she was doing opera at the time.
Oh wow!
And so she had a little songbook that she had been writing songs, I guess, for a long time, and we looked. I'm like, these are really great. So we did a song called Memorize, like folk.
Which is actually on the album, totally transformed. It used to sound nothing like that, but that was like the first one that we ever put out together, fleshed it out a bit. And
I just
can't sing well enough, and I can't play well enough. Like, I'm a good drummer. Like, my standard is like a certain amount, and to like looking down at my fretboard, it's just not, like, no one wants to see that, right?
We found solace in creating sounds rather than like physically hashing it out on a guitar. So.
And that's okay because you have to have an ear for that, right? Not everybody can do that.
Yeah. I play keyboards and stuff too, but still.
We're still legitimate musicians here. It's just
definitely.
Sound design was more applicable.
But you'll notice there is not one guitar on the entire album.
And there used to be, but it kept getting cut and cut and cut, and then they were out. Just gone.
So what does it look like when you guys go play a show? Like, what do you bring in and set up on stage?
Oh, it's so fun. Are you going to come on the 13th?
Well, I'm going to have to because you're my favorite new band.
Awesome. It's really fun. We opted for performance, like, first and foremost, so we've got a lot of drama, a lot of excitement.
Cool.
We've been known to throw a glow stick or two. But yeah, it's a lot of me dancing around and some pretty awesome matchy garb that we're wearing, I guess.
Cool.
And yeah, John's really smashing it out. He makes his own drums, little known fact.
What?
He's a drum smith as well.
That's so cool.
He created this like awesome kick-ass bright yellow drum kit for us that's got this giant kick drum, and it's a pleasure to
Oh my
play
gosh.
with. Yeah,
It
it's
sounds
great.
like it.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of the drums. I begged, let's not do them. And they said
did
it's
them
so
anyway.
much more. I want to be on keyboards and sampling pads and stuff. So I said, you're much better not doing that. So here I'm actually bringing, ironically now, more stuff.
More drums.
Really?
Yeah.
Now that we've
We've added drums to the
Right.
set.
Oh no.
So we have everything. I have everything all routed out. So we have I've replaced it into all the band members with just myself and her. So there's no bass player, unfortunately. There's no keyboard player.
Yeah.
Which I thought would be amazing, because less people to bring around, to fight with and all that stuff.
Totally.
And lo and behold, I'm moving more stuff now than ever, because they're really handy. You guys are really strong. You can lift things. It's really.
But you
Didn't
guys
think of
sound
that.
good, so you should keep that up, whatever you're doing.
The live performance is fun. Yeah.
Speaking of sounding good, you guys have a new video that you're going to debut on your
Yeah.
show here today. I'm so excited. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it, and then we'll watch it?
Yeah, well, what's actually happening is we're having a re-release of our album as a full LP, because we really wanted to present it in just a really strong format and just give everybody a taste now that we've had a bit of dabbling in the industry. And so this video has been out, but once we launch the single, I think it'll get a lot more attention. So
Cool.
Alan Cross brought a bit of attention to it already, but
He did.
yeah, it's called Broken, and it's just a strange, I don't know, mind child of all these other weird dark images that are in the album. And there's actually a follow-up to that video that we're going to be launching hopefully later this year as well.
Oh, I love that. It
Yeah.
starts off here, and then
We're
there's
called
a sequel,
Featurette,
right?
Yeah, we're called Featurette. So we made a mini movie, a featurette.
That makes
For
sense.
you.
It totally makes sense.
For your
Let's check it
viewing
out.
pleasure.
That was awesome. Visually stimulating. Actually, you were just telling me something really, really cool. This video was actually made without anybody that makes music videos.
Yeah, everybody on the project was, wickedly talented, but
Yeah.
had never touched a music video before.
Which is amazing,
Us
right?
included, yeah, for sure.
I personally think you just need a creative mind. You need to know what your eyes like and make it happen.
And find people who are amazing with cameras. you
Yeah,
know?
and clearly you guys have that. That's
Yeah.
so awesome. We have about 30 seconds left. Maybe just let everybody know where we can watch you next and where we can check you out.
We've got tons of shows coming up all over Hamilton, Mississauga, Ontario, Quebec. Check out our website for details, featurettemusic.com, or our Facebook page. And yeah, friend us. We want to meet you.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank
you so
you.
much. It was a
That was
pleasure.
so much fun.
Cheers. Thank
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
That was fun.
So fun.